crafters, stampers, onlookers. I'm trying to think of ways to describe you guys. Welcome, welcome. It's Ruth here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome if you're new to my channel as well. You know, you can end up talking about stamping so randomly to people. So today I went and had my second jab, and as I was waiting for the nurse to come and ask me my questions, I was talking to the healthcare assistant, and she said, "Oh, so what do you do? Do you work?" And I said, "Oh, actually, I'm self-employed." Anyway, I mentioned what I do, and she said, "Oh, my mum's into that. So if you are the mum of the lady who gave me my injection today, welcome," because she took the details of my channel. And so there we go. You never know who you may meet that may want some crafty information. Unfortunately, I probably couldn't have given her a business card because, you've got to be careful with that kind of thing. But she was happy to take my name. So there's a tip for you. Any demonstrators out there who are struggling to find customers, basically find any and every opportunity to talk about what you do and give your details to somebody. There we go. Tip number 1. Welcome. Hi, everybody. So I've had this paper staring at me because somebody won the other one that I made the other week. And so I've gone ahead and cut out some of these beautiful rectangles from the Ornate Layers dies. The thing about these, some of these haven't got all the holes cut out, but I'll live. So what we're going to do first of all is cut some pieces to fit inside these rectangles, and then we're going to do some simple detailed card making. That's what I'm aiming for, guys. So we'll see what happens. Right, let's measure this and see what's the best measurement to take. So that measures 3 3/4, so let's take it to 3 1/4. Now I think my brain is going to have to just use a pen and paper today because I am not going to remember measurements. 4 3/4. Okay, it's helpful that I've written it down. And we've got 2 1/8 by 3 1/2. So we've got 2 1/8 by 3 1/2. It probably would help if I would actually write this information down and keep it with the dies. Oh, that's easy. 1 by 4. What's this one? 1 by 1 by let's see, be generous. 2 3/8, I think. Right, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to cut this up. I'm thinking if I just cut this at 4 3/4 to start off with, that will give me the longest piece that I need, and then we'll work it out from there, see what we can eke out. So 3 1/4, that was easy. So that's for this one. Okay, so I've picked cherry cobbler because I did use cherry cobbler in here. So 2 1/8. Let's try that. 2 1/8 by 3 1/2. That's okay, Martina. We can't see you eating. Happy supper eating. There we go. That looks nice in there, doesn't it? Then we have this long piece here, which I think will get our 1 inch out of this. So if you want to see how I stamped this, this is from, I think, last week. I will put a link in the description so that you can link back to it. So 2 and, oh, actually I'm able to get 4. Let's get the 4 inches out of this one. There we go, that works. So what we're left with, this little panel here. Ooh, if I use that section over there, that's probably the more interesting bit. So 2 and 3/8 go there. I know I'm using inches. That's kind of, I think, the measurements of these dies. You can try doing it in centimetres. That's just what I felt that they seemed to work. So there we go. Right. So we've got all our little pieces. Then the other thing I did was I cut out some flowers. And what I also want to do is cut out some sort of a bit different leaves. It's going to be a little... I have shown this little technique before, but it's been a while since I've done it. So I'm going to, yeah, give it a little surprise of what I'm going to cut the leaves, or what I want the foliage to be made of. Anyway, it'll come in a minute. Let me say a quick hello to everybody who's on the live. So hello Christine, Mindy, Wendy, Sheila, Susan, Paula, Elizabeth, Judy Go from Los Angeles. Welcome, Cheryl, Janice, Louise, Bev, Delinda, Martina, Shirley, Carolee. Taking notes works for me. I know, my brain can't hold it. Hi Delinda, hi Caroline, hi Jennifer, hi Karen. Great to see you guys. What have you been up to today? So if you haven't seen already, it was the Stamp Around UK vlog hop. So these are UK demonstrators who filmed some tutorials, and we'd have a little bit of a hop around. We kind of hop around the UK, which is quite fun. So all demos from the UK. And the theme this month was texture. So if you'd like the idea of having a look at what people came up with for that one, do go and check that back, or go and check on that later. It's listed in my videos. Yeah, one is on private. I have let her know. I did message her. I don't know if she's received the message yet. Yeah. Right, so stick a couple of these down as well. Get out of the way. So can you see? Look, I was frugal. Ruth, frugal again. Yeah, so I cut out some flowers from the centres, because you're not going to see the centres, are you? You're not going to worry about that. Hello, Miss Diane. Lovely to see you. Hello, Glenna. Oh, Glenna. Nice to see you. I thought you'd be away on Thursday. It does a little bit. I wonder if it's the colours and the peonies and so on. Talking of Asian, I've ordered that lovely bamboo set. I can't remember what it's called. I just call it the bamboo one. That should be coming to me next week or so. All right, so here we have some panels. So the next thing I'm going to do is get a piece of yellow. So this is Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to cut some card bases. And then we're going to decorate these with some stenciling. Oh yes, happy Canada Day, everybody. So do you guys get is it a public holiday on Canada Day? And what do you traditionally eat anything? Oh, did you, Wendy? Ooh. I think we need to schedule like a play day, Wendy. you know, where you come over to my house to play. I give you coffee and biscuits, and we get to play. Right, I did get my stencili. Where's my stencils gone? Oh, here they are. Right, I thought it would be nice to have a little play with these, because I haven't done so for a little while, and just do an overall kind of pattern on these. Just clear my space. Can we all come? If there's biscuits on there, she says. We all like a bit of a biscuit. Actually, I tell you what I have got in my freezer, Wendy. I've got Sidoli's chocolate brownie. And it's pre-sliced, so as long as you tell me when you're coming, I'll get it out in the morning and it'll be defrosted by the time you arrive. So, hello, Linda. Oh, yes, Liz, you can definitely come. Yeah, just knock on Wendy's door and she can bring you over. Yes, let's have a play date. Right, let's get some colour. We want some yellow. And I think I may mix this with a bit of Bumblebee. I know it's going to be very subtle difference, but I'm thinking let's do this. Let's see what happens if we do maybe some stripes of Bumblebee and Daffodil Delight. Let's see what happens. So this is Daffodil Delight going on first. And so I'm just going to do a bit of a corner to start. Like so. And then I think I'll do another section here. It will take me to this evening and to watch it all, and I love to watch it all. What, the blog, video hop? Yes, Wendy is super busy this weekend. She is decorating a cake for a wedding, and then she's got to make the wedding card, haven't you, Wendy? Are you doing that Saturday night? Right, so this is Bumblebee. I'm wondering whether this needs a bit of a re-ink, actually. I think it might do. I'm going to get it from the juicier part down here. I was hoping that these were going to be quite different, but I'm wondering if, because my Bumblebee's not very juicy. Anyway, we're going to give it a moment to dry, because you remember what I always say, you've got to leave it for a few seconds just to get it to dry out. I've just moved this, unfortunately. Right. Often the town is free games and activities. Hot dog, can't go to the beach. Oh, that sounds lovely. Proper like holiday day. A holiday day. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, of course, it's Canada Day. That's why Glenna's off. Yes, you can just about see the subtle difference, can't you? Just about. I like that. I'm going to do that again, but a slightly different pattern, I think. I think this time I'm going to go around the edges. So this is Bumblebee. I'm going in with Bumblebee first. And I'm being just careful to lay my hand down to get the weight of my hand on there so it doesn't slip. It's interesting crafting. Sometimes it's this interesting combination of being gentle whilst being quite firm. Hi, Janice. Oh, that's lovely, Joanna. Okay, so that's a slightly different application there. Then I think I want to use this pretty floral one. Oh, I'm quite excited. In the new winter, I call it the winter catalogue because I always associate it with our winter, but it's the July to December mini catalogue that I have my paws on. There is some new stencils, and there's one with a stripe, which I'm quite pleased about. So I have put that in my pre-order. So looking forward to having a wee play with that when it arrives. Oh, hi, Liz. Yes. We said it like an all-day craft session. Oh. Well, hopefully, as restrictions ease, it will be easier for me to organise an event, Liz. Yeah. Yeah, I spoke to Ruth this afternoon, actually, about something, and she said she'd bumped into you. So everyone who's watching, for those of you who don't know, Liz lives in my town, and I've known Liz a very, 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 very long time. She's one of the first people I met when I first moved to the town, and we know another Ruth. And the other Ruth is the person who spearheaded the Potter's House charity that I'm now a trustee of. And so I was talking Potter's House business because we've got plans. We've got some wonderful new projects planned that we need to find some funding for. And so just a reminder for those of you who have heard about the Potter's House, and if you'd like a newsletter, please do go to the pottershousecbo.com website and sign up for a newsletter, because, or I think the newsletter actually might be on the website if it's too late for you to sign up for one, but do sign up anyway. And yeah, we've got plans, or rather Ruth's got plans. She's the visionary. There's lots of organisations called the Potter's House, Shirley. So we try and distinguish ourselves by calling ourselves the Potter's House CBO, because it's a Kenyan-based organisation. And in Kenya, when you set up an organisation, a community-based organisation, you have to put CBO at the end of it. So there are lots and lots of organisations around the world called the Potter's House. But this particular one is a very small charity, only been going about 3 years, and is very sort of involved with families and helping them where they really need the help, and supporting them to education, training, sort of peer support if they need it. So if you want to know more, please go to the pottershousecbo.com. Oh yes, and Liz lives next door to Wendy. Right, those are pretty, aren't they? I like that. Now, I did have thoughts about embossing these, putting these through the embossing folder. Now, this one, I feel that it doesn't necessarily, may not need going through, but this one, I don't know, it feels like that could do with a little bit of added texture. And I do need to get my machine out because I need to cut some stuff out. Remember I said I needed to cut things out? So I'm going to bring it over and grab my speciality plate. I think I'm going to need that. And just the textured embossing folder. The textures, is it textured essentials? I think. Oh no, Tasteful Textile. Sorry. So I'm going to put this through the machine just to give it a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Hi Vanessa. Oh, hi Roberta. Just noticed you came in. Welcome. Oh, we're just on the wrong one. Oh well. Ah, dear. Right, start again. Start again. It's because I put the machine on top of them. Oh, that's interesting, Martina. Well, I guess you won't have to worry about your own laundry by that point. When did you get back, Liz, actually? Because I just assumed you were away today. Hi, Diane. I hope everyone knows that Martina is joking. So for those of you who've joined the chat for the first time and you're thinking, wow, these people are really familiar with each other, what is going on? That is because they really are quite familiar with each other. There's nothing else to say, really. So some of the people on my channel have been watching for quite a while and they like to have a little bit of a joke. So if you read something and you think, not quite sure about that, please just try and take it as funny. We very rarely have disagreements on this channel. I'm not saying it never happens. I'm just saying it happens rarely. Right, where is... Usually we have disagreements about colours or, I don't know, what Ruth is going to do next, that kind of thing. Hi, Sue Pearson. Oh, it's tomorrow, Liz. Sorry, I assumed it was the other day and today. Right, I've got the butterfly dies out because I'm going to use these as slightly alternative foliage. So I know you all must think I'm mad, but bear with, it will all come right in a minute. If I can find my plate. Oh, yeah. You're going for the fish food, Sheena. Oh dear. Right, sorry, my cut and emboss machine seems to not be happy when I use the old precision plate that we used to have with the Big Shot. And I probably shouldn't use it with it actually, because it's very, very, very tight. But it just works beautifully. Right, let's take those out. Let's have a look at these. So I've cut these with Pear Pizzazz because I used Pear Pizzazz on that lovely paper, so that's what we're going to be aiming for. A little bit of coordination. Oh, Esther would have a fit if she could see me do this. It's going all over my floor. Hi, Janine. Okay, we're nearly there, people. We're actually going to make some cards. So I'm sorry about all this prep work I've had to do. I did do a little bit of prep, honestly, before I went live to try and cut down on the time. But I've kind of forgotten what else I wanted to do. So I've got my butterflies, got my pieces, got my base. And then I'm wondering whether to have a few little flowers. I'm wondering if a nice big daisy might look a bit fun here. Or to use the new punch, the new flower punch. I'll get it out just in case, but I'm thinking a bit of pink would be fun. So I've got some. Let's cut a few flowers out already. Oh, I've got red flowers as well. I forgot about that. But I'm not sure about the red flowers with the red border. So I'm going to cut a few of these ready, just in case. And then they're flying all over my desk. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so I've got my pink flowers. I might cut some orange. What I used? No, that's a bit too dark. Let's see if I've got some Mango Melody here. Let's use a bit of that. This daisy punch is still so fantastic. Who has the daisy punch? That's the smaller of the two. It's just fab. And now I'm sitting on something. Right, guys, let's make a card. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into this panel here. And it's a technique that I have seen demonstrators do. I've just got to think it through. Hold on, bear with. It's where you cut across like that and then you cut like that. So I hope this is going to work. Are you ready? So I'm just going to kind of go from that section there to that section there. I know you're all going, what is she doing? I don't know is the answer. Actually, I'm going to do that there. It means I can then put that in a corner. Which ones are you missing, Lisa? Hi, Cynthia. Oh, I said hello to Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. Okay, so means you can put a little section there and a little section there. Then, I don't know, I should go the other way around up here. Go there and there. And then either we can do a little floral arrangement in the corner up there, or we can do it in the middle. Get my little tweezers out. Decided to feed my kookaburra barbecue chicken yesterday. It looked at me and dropped it at my feet and refused it. Oh, that's like cannibalism for birds, Vanessa. You can't do that. Hi, Christine. That poor bird. It's like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to poison me? Oh, are they carnivores? Are kookaburras carnivores? Oh, I see. They need it for the calcium. Ah. Okay. I trust you. If you say so. Yeah, no, yeah. Fair point, Jeanette. Fair point. Right, so what I've got going on here is nice. However, you see how the dark red is getting lost because it's right next to the dark red frame. This one's not so much because it's a little bit of a distance. Although, if I swap these over, that might help it. Oh yeah, there we go. Anyway, my point is, if you're making a card and this happens where the two, when you've got colours that are kind of clashing into each other, then you can get a butterfly. Now, for those of you who really love butterflies, you're going to have to look away for a second, because I think you may faint. So if anyone's a bit, finds butterflies the most beautiful things in the world and you don't like to see them die, then you need to look away now, because I'm going to do some ripping of wings. So I've warned you, okay? No thumbs downs and upset people emailing me about this now, okay? Oh no, I think I'm going to have to snip. Right. There we go. It's done. It's done. All right? No tears now, please. So I'm just going to do that. Hi, Carol. Okay, there we go. Nice little bit of leafage going on there. Trying to see if where's my bit of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. I'm going to cut some other leaves. Oh, ow, my arm. Oh, my arm is starting to hurt now. I know. Someone pass Janine the smelling salts and pick her up off the floor. Okay, we needed a few more leafages in here, I think. Right. So I'm going to start sticking this down. Now, I quite like the idea of these two pieces actually protruding a little bit. So I Get some dimensionals. It's in the name of art, Janine. You know, you've got to, you know, some things have got to die for their art. Oh, exciting times, Wanda. What did you order? I know. Diane, what is next? Okay, so I'm just placing this in the corner. Like so. Now, I first saw this thing, this way of decorating a card, being done by my lovely Stampin' Up! Friend, Sandra Roberts. And she's got a, I think she's got a YouTube channel. She's certainly on Facebook anyway. She sometimes pops her head in here. But I think I saw her do it first on one of her lives. And I just thought that was such an interesting way of dividing up the space. You know what, I think I'm going to do this. Put another one in there. Where's my tool? Hi Phoebe. Hi Bonnie. Oh, I've nearly forgot. I had a request for a wreath class. So if you're already booked on a wreath class, then ignore this. But I'm thinking of scheduling another wreath class, not this Friday, but Friday the 9th, probably around 8 PM my time. If anyone would like to do a stamping wreath class. Now, you don't necessarily have had to have done any classes with me beforehand to do this class. But if you have had some experience with one sheet wonder stamping, you may find that experience a bit helpful. So if anyone would like to book onto it, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I will then send you a PayPal invoice. And then when you've paid, you're booked on. So with my Zoom, so it will happen on Zoom. That's the platform I use. There will be no more than 6 people. I never book more than 6 people on these classes so that I can give you all lots of attention. You need to have your own materials. I do not supply any of the materials. You have to do that yourself. You will need 12 by 12 cardstock, a variety of floral stamps and leaf stamps, and if you have them, some kind of texture stamps as well. And it costs £16, so £16 GDP. You may just need to go and do a bit of a exchange rate thing with that. So for those of you in the States, I think it works out at about 20, oh, Linda can help me with that one, 20 something dollars. I think it worked out as, I think it was about 26 Canadian dollars and 20 something Right, I just need to grab a drink, guys. Look, 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 I'm using my Just Keep Stampin' mug. So, whoever's bought me this, please let me know if it's you, because I don't know who's given it to me. Oh, sorry. Oh, Janine wants to do it. Okay, fabulous, Janine. You see dead butterfly wings, says Jeanette. Oh, sorry, Jeanette. Well, if you've got some pretty leaves, this was like an alternative that if you don't have those sort of very delicate leaf type dies, then this is an alternative to that. I've just had a message from the person who sent it to me. Thank you very much, that person. Very sweet of you. Right, now I do have these little daisies and I'm going to use them in half again, so look away if you don't want to see the shredding of a daisy. And I'm just going around giving the petals a little bit of a crimp, and I'm going to cut those in half. If nobody makes a claim, I gave it to you. It did come with some chocolates, Louise. Yeah. They were a bit fuller than that at the beginning of the week. Yep. Right, so I'm just popping this little half daisy. I try and keep my diction very clear on this channel. Oh, thank you, Louise. Oh, what happened there? I was looking at the screen. Right, I think another little one somewhere else might be nice. Or I do have some tiny little, these little red flowers that I cut out earlier. Now, a tip for if you're wanting to shape flowers, if you get your Tombow and pop the flowers in your hand and give that a bit of a massage, that just helps to shape your flowers. Now that's probably not the best one to do it on, actually, because it's a bit too small, but this sort of size flower, look, you end up with a lovely cupped kind of thing. So now it's a bit too big for this, so I'm not going to put it there. But now the other thing you can do is use your little baller tool, either the one that comes on the end of the take your pick tool, or if you've got one of these, this is quite a good one. Probably best to do it on a mat, actually. Where's the mat? Oh, I tell you what. I'm just starting to feel my... Oh, I've got to stop whinging now. Stop whinging, Ruth. He loves me, he loves me not. It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. I did, Louise. Yes. Did you not see my social media? I put it on my... Oh, you're not on Instagram, are you? I put it on my Instagram and on my YouTube community page. Yeah. Look. just keep stamping, just keep stamping. And what does it say? I can't tip it too far because I've got water in it. Ruth made me buy it. I'm getting a nice little collection of mugs. I've got the one that Levine did me with my One Sheet Wonder on it. That's got my scissors in it at the moment. And then I've got that one now. So, right, there we go. Cute little fleur. I think I've got space behind here for a small one. Now I am wondering whether to put another orange. No. I decided not to do that, didn't I? Because I've got these little red flowers happening, so I don't need that. Thank you, Mary. Okay, Miss Bonnie. Sure thing. Yeah, I have to do it on a first come, first serve basis as to who emails me. I've already got one person booked because I was discussing it with her. But you need to email me. Right. I'm wondering whether I can use up some of these, what I call my jelly tot embellishments. These are retired. I'm so sorry about that, guys, who may want to get hold of these. You may still be able to get them secondhand somewhere. Not secondhand, pre-loved, you know. But these sadly have retired. There we go. Now, have I got, have I got one cherry cobbler? Oh, I have. That's quite cute. Right, let's move on to the next one. We don't stop here, people. We keep going. We keep until they're all done. Right, this time I'm going to glue. Ruth, I use the embossing tool on all my flowers because of you. I think we're going to have Ruth made me do it and Ruth made me buy it t-shirts, aren't we? Glad I'm not the only one remembering about the daisies. What's that? About the daisies? You mean he loves me not? Hi, Ali. Didn't see you come in. Right, so this one's got a bit more space between the floral elements. Now I did have, is that long panel? Is that a bit much? That's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, we won't do that. Right, let's get another butterfly in here. Okay, you know what? For those of you who are a bit traumatized, I'll keep this one intact and we'll just decorate it. All right, everybody, happy? No trauma. We'll just keep it simple. I'm just looking to see what other little flowers I've got on here. Hi, Heidi. Oh, now, hold on. Which way round does this go? Yeah, that way is to make it look like fish scales. This way it looks like a Japanese Asian pattern. That's the way I view it. Oh, what about some thread? Shall we go for some nice bling-a-ling thread? What have we got going on? Oh, we could do something gold, couldn't we? Oh, that's one thing I didn't check to see in the new catalogue if we had some nice gold thready bits. I've got some retired stuff, which I'm sure you won't mind me indulging in. So sorry about this, guys. This is retired thin gold thread. Oh, jelly tots are, well, in the UK, they're sweets, like little sweets, shaped usually like squares and little circles and things. This isn't seafoam, just saying. But if you love your butterflies in seafoam, that's fine too. This is Pear Pizzazz. Yes, I heard that South Pacific didn't have everything in stock, Vanessa. It'll come. Okay, I think we're just going to have to sing a little song while this bit dries, because let's stick that bit under there. I have to make up a song. Do you want me to come in a little bit closer, everybody? Let's see if I can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tell you what, this phone is so sensitive. Ooh, oh my word, that's a bit too much. There we go. Oh, that's not much better, actually. Right, stick that one on there, but I'm going to do that with a dimensional. You are, Ali. I have to say that was slightly before my time. I've heard about it, but yeah. Right, okay. So is Miss Janine happy with this one? No death of butterfly in that one. Okay. Right, let's move on. So we've still got this to use up, which I'm wondering if I cut it from there to there, if I could use it in a section. Ooh, actually, I could do top and bottom. Let's do it that way. Ooh. Ooh, it didn't like that. Okay, probably not a good idea to cut that bit with a trimmer. Just saying. It doesn't like it because it's filigree, isn't it? So maybe cut that bit with scissors and then there we go. I didn't, but someone else may have done. Bonnie. Hi, Cindy Nielsen. art thou today? Oh, thank you, Susan. You're just watching on her phone. Now, some people manage to watch me on their big tellies. So if some of you have got smartphones and smart tellies, did you know you can press a little button in the corner of your phone, and as long as your television's on, you can make me come up on your telly. Right, so I am going to be having to cut off a little bit of the corner there, but I think it's worth the sacrifice of that. The same is going to happen in this corner here as well. I want this bit more than I want that bit, so I'm just going to move that over there like so. Ah, yes, if you do share a house with somebody, you may have to negotiate with them before you start pressing buttons. Probably a good idea too. Sometimes I put it in that mode where I can put it onto the TV, and then I forget, and then I start watching something on YouTube, and then I hear my kids in the front room going, "Mom, you're still casting." Like, oh, sorry, like they're in the middle of a game or something. Oops. Right, okay. Because you guys are so upset with the, you know, tearing of butterflies, well, forgo it this time. Might still do it on the next one though. Just warning you. You don't have a smart TV, but you can do it. Oh. Well, it must be a little bit smart. Right. Now, I want something to go in the middle of there. That's a bit too big. I could do a couple of these. I'm just going to give these a tiny little tweaky tweak. Stick that down. Hobson and Shaw. Oh, what's that about? Watch Sophie. Oh, is that a new program? Ah, oh, so there's other little gadgets and things. Yeah, if you've got YouTube attached to some sort of device that's attached to your telly, you can also do it that way. Right, so we're going to go for the jelly tots again. I think so. Got to use these babies up somehow. Heidi's on a road trip. Oh, where are you now, Heidi? I love it when you guys go on road trips. Please can you post pictures in the July chat and question area on Artful Stampin' Space? We love it when people go on road trips because we get to live our lives vicariously through your holidaying. Those of us who can't go on holiday. Oh, Knives Out is hilarious. My kids like that. There we go. These are very bright for me. These have almost got a bit of an Indian flavour to them now, I think. Right, so we've got this one now. So I've got this lovely big panel, and we've already got this lovely flower here that I don't really want to cover it up with anything too much. So I don't know whether to do a bit of a cluster in this corner, or I guess I could do a cluster up here. Come on, okay. Or I could decide to go across that way. Oh, actually, there's this one that has, I don't mind if that gets covered up a little bit, because there's not much going on this page. Yes, I have love backwards underneath. Yeah, it was because I was trying out the pens yesterday, and then I flipped my piece of paper over. So yes, I got love underneath. Night, Liz. Oh, safe journey, Liz. Have a healing time with your sisters. Or have a loving time with your sisters. That's what I mean. I know it will be a sad occasion, but sometimes families can come closer through things like this. Right. I think I might do a little half daisy again. I like my little half daisies. Oh, I forgot to do the little tweaking, but I can do that afterwards. Just want to get that in the right place before I do anything else. Right, twiddle, twiddle. Linda, do you tend to get up for the final? Like, do you usually watch them live? When is the final, by the way? Is it this Sunday, or is it like in a week's time? A week Sunday. Okay. In the past, we sometimes have invite friends around to watch it in the garden. We have it projected onto a screen. So I'm wondering whether we could do that this year. I might invite my in-laws over. Oh, I like that. That's quite cute. Okay, let's get this stuck down. Oh, you watch it recorded. Oh. Oh. Sorry, Heidi, I've just realised. Did you say who passed away? Did you say it was your dad? Sorry, I missed that completely. Thank you, Cynthia. Right, I'm going to get a dimensional because I want this to really stick down. What have I just dropped? Oh, a little flower. Oh. Right, I'm going to put that flower there. Now, I'm really desperate not to have the red cross over on here. Okay, right. It's going to be a little tricky trickster. Right, I think I'll pop that there. Then I may even put some leaves in between because you can't actually see the flowers very well because the flowers are so dark. I'll tuck a little leaf. Oh yeah, that's nice. That one there. Hi, Linda. Stick another one next to it. And then I think we need to drape something down here. Just going to give that a little push down to make sure it sticks. Oh, come on. Tuck that one underneath there, like that. So I'm hiding the beginning of the stem underneath the other stem. So I'm just going to help that to stick a little bit. Okay. These look like little fans, don't they? I think. The little butterfly sections. Okay, right. I think I'm going to leave that there. See what else I've got to stick down. I feel like my jelly tots are a bit too big, so I'm going to use these flatter gems for the centres of these this time. Okay, that's that there. Now I do have this spare panel, but I'm wondering whether this can just go in my little scrap box with all these pieces for another day, and I can get them out another day to make us happy, because time's moving on and I need to get to bed. So I'm going to just put those all together, and then that will go in a little bag perhaps in my scrappy box. Right, so let's have a look at what we did. So I used a stamped One Sheet Wonder from the other day, and Oh, I haven't stuck these all down. Right, I know what. I'm going to set these out. You can tell me which ones you like while I cut up a card base. Okay. Right. Some more cherry cobbler. Oh, the bumblebee trinkets. Yes, they are super cute. Yeah, they would look lovely. Oh, I tell you what, I do have. I'm not sure if they would suit what I've just done, but I have got the little acrylic shapes here. Oh, that might look nice. Yeah, maybe one there. Let's just swap this around for a second. Right. I'm going to just use Tombow and hope that this will stick it. But we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? If it pings off. So these are some really cute little plastic, well, acrylic shapes. I'm just going to pop one in there. Let that sink in. Yep. There we go. Now this one, I could do a peach one, but it doesn't, I haven't really got peach anywhere else, so I think a pink one would be nice. Jeanette says, I'm worried about our next retreat that my upline, I presume you mean upline, not upstream, is organising. Okay. What? Yeah, it's a bit tricky. They may have to have just like a second plan or a backup plan. That's what I mean, backup plan. I'd like to move it all online if possible. Yeah, see, to be honest, that's partly why I've not made any major plans to do in-person classes at all. Because although restrictions are supposed to be easing in the UK, they could, you know, could all shut down again. So I'm a bit reticent. They do a bit, don't they, Martina? I thought that. Okay, right, let's put these on bases. Sorry, which ones did you like, guys, the look of? So, oh no, that one is 1, that one's 2, that one's 3, and that one's 4. So I'm just cutting the bases to stick them on because I just feel that these look better with a little bit of a border around them. Now, it just crossed my mind, do I do a, what's the word? A drawer for these, but they are some of these are very thick. So I think I'll skip the drawer on these ones. Oh, that's nice, Joanna. Where were you for that? Sorry, I forget where people are in the world as well, so just say roughly. The dead butterfly wins, get your vote. That's funny. So we used cherry cobbler cardstock. That's what we cut the frames with. We used Daffodil Delight. The royal we. I used Daffodil Delight cardstock and then blended some Daffodil Delight ink and some Bumblebee ink. Now, if you don't have Bumblebee, you can use Crush Curry. That would be fine. Or just Daffodil Delight on its own. That would be fine too. But I like the idea of having slightly different sort of fading shade change. Now, do we like having an orange border around this one? Or do you think it should have a red border? Do you think the orange just helps to bring the orange out in the flower? That's what I'm thinking. No mojo. Oh, Cindy. Excuse me, yawning. You know what? If you don't have mojo, go and do something else, I find. Go and, you know, play in the garden or do something different. And then if the mojo still doesn't return, just start organising your supplies. That'll soon bring your mojo back. Because just looking at the different beautiful things you have helps bring your mojo back. So there we go. Right, have I stuck that one down? I think so, yep. Lindy's not keen on the orange. Fair enough, Lindy. But you like the darker. That is very fair. Ah, so you are going for the number one. Okay, so that's 4. 3. That one might have benefited from some thread, actually. I'm going to tuck this thread down a bit. There we go. 2 and 1. Oh no, I've just realised I've stuck that. That was the other way round, wasn't it? Because it had the orange, did have the orange flower up there before. Oh well, never mind. It works both ways. Just have to go with it now. It's done. Right, lovely to have your company, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by. As always, it's been a pleasure. So there we go. So how to use a stamped one sheet wonder. Obviously you don't have to use a stamped one sheet wonder. You can, you know, use DSP if you want to, but this is a nice way of using it up. And for those people who go, oh, I've done a stamped one sheet wonder, but it didn't end up looking very nice, or I dropped something or whatever. You know what? When you've cut it up and you use it like this, it really doesn't matter. Because, you know, there we go. Oh, hi, Wreath. Yes. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. Right, lots of love to you all. And I will go and check my emails to find out who wants to join me for the Wreath class next Friday. So Friday week, not this Friday, not tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I'm actually going to be away for the evening. So I may not do a live tomorrow, or if I do, I'm going to try and squeeze it in at some other part of the day. So I'm sorry about that. Oh, I've given Vanessa a new idea. Vanessa, you know, I don't know, you don't know how proud I feel you saying that, because you've been crafting a lot longer than I have. Oh, go for it, Lindy. Yes, it's Friday in Australia already, isn't it? Yes, do cut up that frame. So if you want to see how I did that again, then do check that out. Now, if you haven't got these pretty frames, don't worry, just stick, like literally like what I've done here, with I've stuck the yellow on the red. Just cut something slightly smaller, a rectangle slightly smaller than a bigger one, and then so you cut halfway, then you put that section against your trimmer so you get a right angle so that you can stick it in the corners. All right, so there we go. Oh, lovely, Lisa. Oh, have a wonderful time. And so we've got the birthday thread going on Artful Stampin' Space. If you're not over there on Facebook, please do join that group. It's a great little community of people who share pictures of cards and other things that they've made after being inspired by something they've seen on my channel. And also we have the July question and chat area is up and running. So if you do want to join, please don't post your questions and chatter in the main board. Just put it in the month section area. It's pinned to the top, so you should find it quite easily. And I see you all guys. See you guys soon. Lots of love. Oh, no worries, Sylvia de Jong. Simpson. Yeah, just watch from the beginning. But hello to you. Lots of love all. Bye.